Hey Heights Church, Becky Sweeney here, and continuing the thread of God's wisdom. And today we're going to talk about God's wisdom provides peaceful sleep. And we're looking at Proverbs 3, verse 24. But before we do that, Proverbs 3:13 says, "Blessed is the man who finds wisdom, the man who gains understanding." And then it goes on to list all the benefits of God's wisdom. And it comes to Proverbs 3:24, which is our verse. "When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet." Sometimes at night, I can't sleep. And I'm sure you've experienced this a lot, especially lately. And it's because, for me, often, not every time, but often, it's because I'm trying to figure something out in my head. I'm trying to figure out the answers, and I'm trying to solve problems. And I'm going through a loop of all the possible ways I can fix it. And this causes me to lose sleep and not have peaceful sleep. It also causes me to rely on my own understanding. And for the most part, the fruit of me relying on my own understanding is not that great. And it doesn't lead to consecutive nights' rest. It actually leads to unrest. In James, it actually talks about this a little bit. In James 3, verses 13 through 17, I'm going to read them to you. It talks about the two types of wisdom. There's earthly wisdom, and then there's heavenly wisdom. Let's look at those real quick here. So it says, "Who is wise and understanding among you? Let him show it by his good life, by deeds done in humility that come from wisdom. But if you harbor bitter envy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast about it or deny the truth. Such wisdom does not come down from heaven, but is earthly, unspiritual, and of the devil. For where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you will find disorder and every evil practice. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere." So we can see that wisdom from heaven, wisdom from God, produces good fruit. It produces, actually says, a harvest of righteousness. And it will give us peaceful sleep. When I rely on God's wisdom and not my own understanding, I will find rest. So let's close in prayer. I've actually written a prayer that I'd like to read and pray with you. Okay, let's go. Lord, I acknowledge that you are God. I look to you and you alone for wisdom and understanding. Help me to trust in you with all my heart and not to lean on my own understanding. Make my path straight. And when I don't know what to do, help me to seek, to wait, and listen to your voice. And when I've done that, help me to act according to your character. And then I will have rest. Amen. I love you, church.